morning. Welcome to 4 by 8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. Let's play with some paper. So today I did some more mundane things. I made some things and um, I finished the last border on the last quilt that I was working on. Uh, the project that I started with the K Facet class that I took in November. And I put on the last border this morning while I was talking to my sister on the telephone. And I made some beef stroganoff in the crock pot. And I am wrapping some Christmas presents, so I'm making Christmas paper. Not what I wanted because I forgot my craft paper. I always wrap, well, actually, that's not true. I always wrap my presents, birthdays, anniversaries, whatever, in craft paper, and then I decorate the craft paper. Well, this last bunch of presents that I'm wrapping, practically the only presents that I'm wrapping because I'm not giving too many presents away this year, are for our granddaughter. And these are from Santa, so I bought wrapping paper. Now I got to wrap all that stuff. And I am making the Santa thing last as long as possible with that wrapping paper. I'm trying to match the paper from yesterday's Explore page and the way I cut out the map because of the shape of South Carolina and put the back of those, or on the back, make the picture of the beef stroganoff and my quilt work. I don't know how people do this in Project Life and December Daily and all this kind of stuff. It took me forever. This is sped up in 2 times. If I had sped it up to 4, it would have been a really short video. And I feel like I haven't been doing the videos correctly. It's been hard. This has been the hardest video series I have ever done. I never have a hard time doing any of it. I always have fun doing it. But I think the added adventure of moving into a different house, it's not a permanent house, it's a second home, but gonna be here for quite a while in the middle of a TV series, or middle of a video series for December Daily, a project has been tough. I don't know why. It has been tough. But I'm struggling because I am not going to give up on December Daily. And I enjoy looking at these after the year has gone through. I may only go till Christmas because it's just been rough trying to come up with an idea when I'm here by myself and my dog. And I think it might be more fun once Bella gets back. When she gets back tonight for you. And then my sister won't be here till the next week. Um, she's actually gonna spend Christmas Day with the same people she spent Thanksgiving with, and then she has to go back to work on Thursday, and coming here Friday after work. And then she has to leave on her birthday, which sucks, but and I hate that word. Oh my goodness, I hate that word. Anyhow, okay, so I am trying to match up yesterday's page so that nothing shows through irregular. It's not. Ew, this was hard, but I made it. Um, it is cold here today, super cold. I woke up to 31 degrees, but the sunrise, which is at the end of this video, was incredible. And now there's no house in front of our house, and I sleep with the blinds open because the only people that can see in right now are seagulls and pelicans, and I'm pretty sure I'm not what they want. So, and it's dark, and you really can't see in here. But it's just this morning I woke up and I was like, oh, look at the. I got up about 10. Well, I got up about 5:15, but 10 minutes to 7, I ran outside with the dog, bundled up like crazy because it was 31 degrees, and the sunrise was incredible. So I'm trying to find some paper to put on the back of that group so that I have some kind of paper showing through on this side. Then I realized that I have my pictures glued to the paper that I put in the middle of the 2 layers yesterday and today's layers. It was difficult. It was really difficult, but I'm finally getting there. I probably did not choose the right pockets to put all this in, and it looks compared to other people's, it's very childish, whatever. I don't care. I like it. It's mine. I'm going with it. And yesterday's work was the shape of South Carolina, and that's just the shape of this state. I learned a little bit of history about this area. Um, there were Waccamaw Indians. Waccamaw is a big name in this area. That's the name of an Indian tribe. I don't think I really knew that. I figured it was an Indian name, but and the highway that runs out in front is called Kings Highway, which that was the highway that they had between Boston and Charleston, because there was a lot of farmers and money in Charleston and a lot of money and stuff in Boston, and they wanted a highway to connect the two. So they called it the King's Highway because we were still under British rule. And I've never known that. So the highway in front of me is called King's Highway. Um, and it's been called that since the 1600s. So what else happened? I knew there was a big military base here because it was here when I first got here. It's now defunct, but it's a big international airport. International, Curti, hop on a plane, international. Probably have to fly to Miami and then come here. In the summer, there's planes taking off and landing like crazy here. But at this time of year, it's very quiet. Although I did see some jets this morning, military jets. But there's big military, Marines and Navy, I think, in North Carolina across the border, which we're really close to the North Carolina border. And after the holidays, I might drive up there and you can come with me. So I think I'm finally getting this put back together, and then I realized I had to cut it all apart to get into the pockets and da 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 da. And that little corner where I am keeps slipping and sliding, so I actually just stick a little tiny bit of glue to just stick it to the inside of the pocket protector, which is fine, page protector. Okay, so we got that now done. Now I got to put my pictures back on the other side, and that was just a children's coloring book that I had last year. I think it was last year. Anyhow, so there's my beef stroganoff. My eating patterns have changed. Why? I don't know, but I've made beef stroganoff and I made bourbon chicken. And I'm eating like one big meal a day. And then for breakfast, I'm having oatmeal and my big meal in the midday. And then in the evening, I'm having like a veggie. I'm craving zucchini all of a sudden for right now. And I've been craving it for a couple weeks now. So I have a lot of zucchini. I've had oranges, the little, what do they call those little tiny oranges? Halos. I love those things. Anyhow, so I got the octagon shape that Allie Edwards has been using a lot, and so for people. And I'm stamping on here make with those letters that I used yesterday. And I add, finally, because it was dumb looking, and I add explore the make, because I'm exploring making things. And that pineapple was from some kind of something I bought here. And pineapple is the southern symbol of hospitality. And it's also kind of running a tiny bit running through this journal because I've used it on my tree and I've used it in my the beginning of my December daily journal. So I'm adding another pineapple and putting on there explore the make. And I'm just going to do welcome the make with my own handwriting. And that's going to be the end of what I do for today. It's not perfect. I think I'm kind of lost also because I like junk journaling, and this format looks better in a junk journal than it does in December Daily. But it is what it is. And I'm going to add my pineapple behind my western part of the state and the make in the southern part of the state. And I like it. I think once Bella gets here, I'm going to start using some of those foundation pages that I already made. I don't know how people do that ahead of time because I can't do it. I end up not using stuff. I like that page over there, and it's a pocket. I'm just in a funk with this journal. It's not talking to me at all. I like it, and I'll be glad I have it when I'm through with it, but right now I don't like it. So I'm just trying to come up with some color and cover some of the wording on that color, that page there. But in the end, I think I end up leaving it and adding my number. So today is the 18th number. And I think that's going to be it. You'll see at the end, I have a picture of the sunrise. I have a picture of my neighborhood now that the house in front of me is gone. What else did I put in there? That might be all. Oh, a little bit of sewing, but I had the camera in the wrong direction. Oh, I also made, oh, that's what I didn't take a picture of. I made some grocery bags because I've gone to the grocery store a lot, and like Walmart and Target and that kind of stuff, having to get things. I have a ton of plastic bags. And now that I'm close to sea turtles, I'm now not wanting all these plastic bags. So I made some grocery bags out of just a painter's drop cloth. That's what I was supposed to add in here. I forgot to take a picture of those. So there's me sewing the straps. Yeah, I had the camera in the wrong direction. Sorry. And I added a little bit of yellow because I had some of that fabric left over. But look at this sunrise. Oh! I don't know if this is seaweed. You don't typically get seaweed or just foam. This bumpy stuff. It's just foam. It's not jellyfish. What is it? It's bubbles. Foam. Sea foam. Look at that. My hands are freezing. The dog is freezing. He's shivering. Are you cold? Are you cold? Are you cold? Mommy, it's cold out here. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow. I'm back in the house where it's warm again. Bye.